We're gonna do this the slow, painful way, so please bear with me. If I say this will get another boost of happiness because they'll have lights or access to lights. And then I can redo the roads out here too. Gets to there. So yeah, if I do, we'll do one there, one there. You go dark right about in there. All right. So we'll put one there, one right about there. All right. Whoa, 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 freeze. Oh, that stinks. I have to redo that road now. I fix it. I'm just gonna do right over in here for right now. So that'll get that. It's light. As long as I'm right. Wait. There we go. There. Here, we'll just copy. Yeah, that'll be enough for now. Now, delete jobs. That one. Oh, good. They hadn't actually torn the road up yet. That's wonderful. Then we can slowly start fixing the roads here to get the all increased. That'll keep them happier longer. Oh God. Can I have bugs, please? This is hurting. This is painful. I really don't want to have to take this kind of people. Well, got to do what we got to do. Guess I need to start bringing in the coal again. We'll worry about the money. At least I know I need to be around the 430 area. Oh, I mean, technically I could bring in a whole lot of clothes real quick also. That'll fix some things. Did I ever turn on tools? Yeah, they just can't keep up. You right? Yeah. I need that many. I don't want this many non-bugs. I really got to get the bugs happier. Okay, we got the stakes above $1,000. That should fix their needs for that, right? Yeah. Well, close. If I can get the booze fixed. All right. We're gonna turn this off for right now. Obviously, that's not. All right. So now we got the booze coming. Well, kinda. Can I get like 4 bugs or something? Eight bugs? I need bugs. Deactivate that. Oof, research hurting. All right. You're meat, right? Yeah. You're 800. Fish is 275. I need the meat more than... Do I have the stuff for the basic brew? I do. You're only 25. Yes, I would like to increase our booze. Might do it again. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it again. Yeah, there goes our charcoal. God. I'm bringing it in. I'm making it. We still can't keep up. Right. I could technically come down on clay just a bit. Is this full? I'm gonna have to make another bed service out here. Hey, you're not bad. You're staying close. This one's not doing so well. Toggle. In all fairness, I'd rather almost... Structure room. We make it stone. Yes. I mean, I'm happy with that as long as it's stone, because that'll make the bugs happy. If most of the things out here are going to be bugs, then I want to do what keeps them happy. Need dirty, constipation, thirst, afterlife, storage. So you got a little bit of clothes. You don't have any tools. Wait, do I have... Not you. Oh, what, you? Carrying capacity, no. Husbandry up 16%. Fishing, 15%. Mining is only at 2%. Farming, I've done a lot of. Happiness has a good cut. Wood cutting, eh. Cotton and grain, I've upped. Globian breeding, I have not upped. Baking, I haven't upped. Metal smelting, eh. Awesomeness? Okay. Illustration boot, ration making, door strength, tool forging. Oh, we're hurting on that. I'll take all 40 something bugs. Thank you. What are we doing over here? 60. We're getting there. We're getting there. At least this is making it a nice slow training. All right, so we got that going up. That's good. We actually have some cotton. Let's go ahead and get these 3 rolling, shall we? All right, we got most everything repaired now. Right, so we got the lights over here. Should make them feel better. Ooh. Why do we need 3? 2's good enough. Room copier. Let's go ahead and get another graveyard because that one's full. We don't want them getting upset because we don't have the things. We want all the things. So we got that. We lacking up here. No, I don't want any slaves. I want my stuff balanced out so that way we can start supplying our army. I mean, I guess technically I could go ahead and start recruiting my own. To burn the bodies, no. You can. There's the normal graveyard, which gives a whole lot of respect. There is a mass graveyard, afterlife, and then there's a crypt, and then technically the other option is cannibalism. But I was fixed to say, I'm not really. I know Dondorians like it. Since I'm kind of new to the switching to bugs, I don't know. Do the bugs like crypts? Yeah, they like graveyards. Spring spread. Yeah, they don't like cannibalism, of course. Corpses, noise. Or this not just be overall. Okay, so they're not above cannibalism. Okay, so they're expected to live 100 years. So cold, they're not a huge fan of. Temperature, they're all right with. And they like warm weather. So they like warm mountains. The dead bodies, you can put them in the mass burial or the graveyards like I'm building here, and they go in there and they bury them, which gives them respect and gives places to pay respect. But as you see, once it's in there long enough, then it kind of degrades and disappears, and then it can be used again. So you just need enough graveyards and your town under good enough control that you can kind of cycle through the graves. Yeah, I can see more places here are now opening up to see how many places I've got. Oh, we actually had a murder recently. Actually, that's not bad. Some of the bugs are living to be upper 90 or lower 90s. They're almost living to full age. I mean, you could do that with the crypts and the mass burials, but the mass burials won't give any it will give bare minimum respect, and the races like to go here ever so often. Like some, you got some people who will go, oh, I'm going to go to bed, or I'm going to go this on my free time, or just kind of go to the tavern on my free time, yada, yada, yada. A bunch of them will actually, on their free time, come to a graveyard. Well, let's lower you. You know to be only a 2. And they will actually pay respect. And that increases their own respect meter because they're getting to pay respect to people. All right, let's activate all that. Y'all gonna be out here working. You need to have a place to sleep. And this is staying fully loaded because of the amount of farmers and everything else we have. So yeah, before, when I was in with the 5 to 800 area, this graveyard was more than enough for me to stay rotating through the 44 graves. Now that I'm above a grand, I need 2, and hopefully this will. And what I'll do is every time it gets to where we're not cycling through, I'll just keep stacking them up. Yeah, it'll look really nice, and it will give. Don't quote me on this, but just so I can give it an example, this is purely for example purposes. Like, say if someone came here and tried to pay respect, just throw out, say, like a 5-ish respect for each tick kind of thing to their own respect meter. Crypt, depending on how you have it set up, if you got it, 100% respect given with probably vases, flowers, yada yada, stuff to make it look neat, the knickknacks and whatnot, it would probably be closer to like an 8 or a 10, because usually they have it close to increases in thirds or quarters, and sometimes double when it comes to the really, really good buildings. So the crypt would probably be good later on. Like I said, I hadn't actually looked in here. It's what I was looking. How are on them? Yeah. You're good at sprinting. I was looking to see if they actually prefer anything. I mean, I know they love the mountain and they prefer stone. They're not a huge fan of gran or wood. Down 15. All right. Now, technically, I could take all of these, destroy all this. I mean, I could start kicking Bretonians and other out. I just really don't want to. Yeah, here we go. Okay, no, they actually consider crypts and graveyards equal in their eyes. I bet the Dondorians are different, since they're kind of dwarfish. Nope, they're equal too. Okay. Yeah, crypts are preferred by some species, although a bit more expensive to build and upkeep than alternatives. Ooh. These guys are super picky and super hard to keep happy. I bet they... No. Probably the human? Maybe? No. Okay. I mean, I figured out anybody that it would be the Gondorians and then the humans. Definitely would have picked these guys to be finicky. All right. Let's bring in a double our normal amount of bugs. So we got the tool smithy up and running. Are we still mining through this? Yes. Still mining through that. All right, while they're doing that, are we still suspended? No. Let's go ahead and start getting the fancy roads. Go. Oh my god, we're out of stone again. I'm gonna have to research mining or something. Speaking of which, let's get this going. 2, 3, 4. Oh, it was into a mountain. That. 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 Question is, how... Or, well, yeah, I can't. Because of this, I'd have to have this come up and go, all right, whoa. Complete jobs. This one can't be, that one can't be done. Then I need, no, we're not going to worry about filling it in. That gets it queued up. That's good enough. You know, I tested that on the last build with Kroll. They normally have set areas they like to come in. I've never had them come in from a walled, you know, not, if there was a hole here, I never had them. Let's see, do I? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, like right here, if I was in the mountain, I've never, when I did test out Kroll and had the raids turn off, they never came from here. They would normally come from here, you know, or here, you know, some type of greenery area. Like if my base was here, they usually came, I would suspect they wouldn't come from here on my base since this is where I'm set up. I would suspect they would come from here and in this area. And then they would march their way up. Because they try to keep a decent distance from where you have stuff built. But that being said, I've always, because I've always done Dondorians, because I preferred the way they liked stone and being in the mountains and stuff compared to the Kryptonians wanting to be out in the woodsy, because I like easily defendable stuff like RimWorld has taught many of us. I tried to stay out of that. So I've always, as you can see here, I even refill mountain around the edges just to be on the safe side. Like initially I would leave when I have raids turned on, I will leave a opening like right in here, and I will do a wall from here to, like, say I do a wall from here to hit this road. I would do a wall to here to hit this. Then I would do another wall here. All my guys would come out through here to do wherever on the map. But what I would do is, since I know they're only going to come through here to the opening, I would take my garrison and kind of, depending on how many was trained, I would do multiple layers of a horseshoe. So they would come in and I would just make a slaughter chokehold. I would have to rethink that if I did a different race and chose a open, like a Crotonian. I would take an open, really, really fertile map, and I would kind of, can't think of a better option to say it. Think of an open flatland map and kind of minus tier it, where it would be like throne, stuff you need surrounding it, wall with a couple of gates on, probably all four, kind of make it box shaped with farming around that. Another set of wall, then it would be another, you know, this is what I need to build and to sleep and whatnot for them. Then another wall, then another farming, and just kind of make it layer out. Of course, it would probably always be, I mean, you get to see, you don't really get to see where they're coming from, but when Kroll would show up on the map, you'd at least get a few minutes if you pre-mustered, because when you hit mustard, it takes a minute for the people to go and get their gear, because they got to go get their gear and get in line and form the army. So you have a few minutes of getting your army ready and moving them in position, but you can't dilly-dally. If they're going to the farm and there's a raid going on and they get in the way, oh, they will get slaughtered. The raiding party will just kind of come in like a wave. Like, say they're going to go to a particular target, usually, you know, whatever they target, they'll make a beeline for it. Like, say if they want in here because it's not my only opening. This is an opening. Say this was my only opening and they spawn here, then they're going to make a beeline for this to try to get inside and tear everything up. Everybody that's in their way, that's not one of them, they're going to slaughter. Now, they're going to stay in formation. They're not going to break formation, but anything that's in the way is just going to get run over like a lawnmower. Hey, you didn't change to, I told you to switch to stone. That's not going to make my bugs happy. I guess I can tear it down and fix it later. I'm not really going to worry about it right now. But yeah, that's why usually I would try to make a chokehold wall around. That's why I'd say make the walls around that. Yeah, I mean, that would be good too, but given the size of the map you're playing on, that could be a lot of time and resources. I mean, doable, don't get me wrong, very doable and highly suggestible. Like I said, making the one entrance like I did and making kind of a horseshoe on the inside of the doors. So that way they walk into a gigantic kill box. I mean, I highly would say, yeah, that's really, really good. And oh my God, we went through every ounce of my cut stone, but at least we got this fixed. So that's going to start getting a little bit better. I need to do over here first just because it'll look nicer and it's less of it. But I'll need to start doing this direction next to start getting everybody. All right, are we through over here? Oh, we are. Thank goodness we can start making money again. Sell those animals. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if you start from the center, like making the kind of like a box minus tier thing, so that way as you grow,